Hello, Planeswalkers! Tyler here with some arena gameplay. And also, a very, very special, super awesome, mega talented, and super amazing guest. My super ridiculously talented and amazing girlfriend, Lee.
I think you've hyped me up a little too much.
No, see, I told you there was a reason why I got to call you a nerd when we started this Discord call.
Oh, okay.
So Lee is gonna sit here and chat with me while I play Arena and try not to be bad. Because I tried recording like a half hour of gameplay, and I was just so emotionally dead inside from work that I was just like, I can't use this. I can't use
That's
any
just
of
how work
this.
be. That's just how work be.
It 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 do be that though.
Yeah.
I was planning for Lee to eventually pop up on videos, which is funny because I haven't actually brought this up yet. Well, I kind of have mentioned because you play a lot of D&D,
I do.
and D&D is made by Wizards of the Coast, who also make Magic,
Uh-huh.
and so they've made D&D books for Magic planes. We've got has the Theros one come out yet? Is that one?
I think it's been announced, but I don't think it's come out yet.
But aside from Theros, we've also got Ravnica and Zendikar, which is even funnier because Zendikar was made to be the Dungeons and Dragons plane. And we're going back to Zendikar again at the end of this year. And so my plan that I had talked with Andrew was that we were going to try and do an episode of Taps for Two around that time Zendikar came out to talk about D&D and Magic the Gathering.
Oh, okay.
But the cat's out of that bag now. Um,
Oh, well, I mean, like you said, you talked about with blah, blah, blah. You talked with me about it before you even started the channel, so I knew it was going to happen eventually.
yeah.
Now I just have to actually read the manuals.
Yeah, mostly because like I'm interested in because like were Loxodons a thing in D&D before Ravnica brought them in?
Um,
The elephant peoples.
I know that Loxodons do exist, but I don't know. I've only gotten into D&D in the last, I'd say, year and a half. So I don't
Really?
know if Loxodons.
I could have sworn you've been
What?
playing for way longer.
I never had a group to play. Well, I had a group that I played with very briefly in high school, but that was like, uh, of course, now that I'm talking about it, I forget completely. Just basic rules, the
Right.
bare minimum rules just to run through the game. Just player's manual, just dungeon master's guide. We didn't even have monster manuals. We just winged it.
This first game, like my opponent's not even doing anything; they're just holding priority. Anyway, uh, cause I know the Ravnica. Oh no, I actually do get to play. I know the Ravnica book has the Loxodons because every time we've gone to Ravnica, they're one of the big races that we have there with the Selesnya Conclave, so they care about nature, which makes sense for an elephant. Uh, I
Here's a real easy way to find out. I can check the monster manual.
because I think they're
Mm.
also in the Boros Legion, so they care about justice. Um, but yeah, I'm like super interested on like if they were there to begin with, or if D&D brought them in just because hey, here's magic and here's the races that magic has.
Um, Looks like Loxodons came in through Ravnica. I don't think we had them before
Got it.
Ravnica.
I think that
Hmm.
there's a handful of other planes that have them, but Ravnica's the big one. They're on Tarkir, which is the world of two timelines. Uh, but because of the clan they're affiliated with on Tarkir, they're mammoths.
Mm.
They're big woolly boys. I am playing against Azorius Flyers or Jeskai Flyers. I don't know, but anyway, um, do I? Okay, question to you: do I light his hawk on fire. That's a sentence you have to say very, very carefully. Or do I light his tiny fairy on fire? Who's dying?
I don't know anything about the stats of those creatures, so I
The
couldn't
fairy
tell
it
you.
is.
I know D&D wise, I would rather take a fairy out first than a hawk. So
Which, on the subject of D&D, I finally got to sit down and play with you guys.
you did.
And we're playing again on Tuesday, and I'm super, super
Oh, yeah.
stoked. And Smood's description of my character's home made me laugh so hard on the inside. Because of the whole, like, I have a job, I'm working, but I live in the sewers. He's like, this sounds so heartbreaking and heartwarming at the same time.
It's very interesting. He's a very interesting character.
He's a lizardman.
I
Oh
just
god,
wonder.
yeah, it's flyers.
I just wonder why, with this trying to mimic humanity that he does, why he hasn't tried to get a house yet.
Do you think anyone is going to sell to a lizard man?
No, of course not. But his fascination with sticks, I imagine he would at least try to build one.
I feel like he'll get there eventually.
Eh.
Does your tabaxi like live at that castle that we're helping, who I didn't realize were drug pushers until like halfway through that 8-hour session? Literally,
like
we
the
sat
first
down and
thing
played
brought
for like
up.
8 hours, and then all of a sudden I just perk up with, "Are we smuggling drugs?"
Yes. Well, I mean, technically they're legal in our world, but
Good old
yes.
opium.
Winston the Tabaxi does live on the property, as he is a member of the staff at the moment. He has his own workshop area, and I'm not even sure if he actually like gets paid or not. I think he's just a member of the staff, and he gets to live there and build things.
Oh, kind of that whole, you don't get a salary, but you get, like, room and board and food and all of that. Even though I'm pretty sure and board means food.
I don't know where that term comes from. I want to look it up now, but I won't. But yeah, I think that's kind of the idea.
It's been, because I think the last time I played was, like, 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. And so I'm not used to the whole role play and say the stuff out loud stuff, because I hate my voice, which is why I have a channel that revolves around recording my voice. But
See, I don't know. I feel like my speaking voice is just atrocious, and yours is fantastic. So,
see, other way around.
opinions.
This person does not know what to do with their bird and their 5 mana, because I keep just roasting all of his creatures alive.
That's so mean.
Yeah, well, the bird's as soon as this man passes the turn, the bird's going the way of everything else.
Oh.
But so they fully spoiled all of Ikoria, the new set that's coming out, and that I keep sending you cards from. And my god, everything about this world is fantastic. Everything is either everything is a combination of either beautifully drawn, adorably cute, ridiculously badass, terrifying, or all of them.
I don't see the problem.
There's no problem.
Exactly.
Are you gonna counter my fire, homeboy? Are you gonna save your little bird? Do it. Do it, you coward.
I know that I don't play Magic, but I swear to God, if you send me a Magic card that has art big enough for my phone background, I am changing my phone background because this art is gorgeous.
I mean, because I'm trying to think of the ones that I sent you. There's the Orphan Guardian.
I love the Orphan Guardian.
I love.
So pretty.
See, as far as like the creatures go, like I can't remember its actual name because it's a legendary creature, so it has an actual name. Orphan Guardian's
Oh,
just its
yeah.
title. But I don't think it is as spectacular looking as much as I love all the little babies that are around it.
You see, that's the whole reason why I love it is all the little babies.
Specifically, I love the little like dinosaur thing that just has the straightest face of either it's thinking of nothing or it's thinking of everything.
Ah, that's a lovely place to have your face be.
That's where like all catfish are at all times.
Indeed.
But I love him, and I love the little bat thing with multiple legs that's on the Orphan Guardian's back that is either about to
Try
eat
to
a
eat the
bird or
bug.
eat a bug, or it's screaming at the bug. And I don't know which is funnier.
Ugh.
But there's that one. There's the that fox, the fire fox. This person just quit. Okay, I win.
Oh boy.
But the Mozerta Firefox.
Yes.
That one's art's amazing. There's just all the Godzilla art, which is just right up my alley.
Oh, you're just loving it.
Oh
You
my-
have not shut up about Godzilla since
I-
he came out.
Yeah, no, and I won't until I get most of those cards.
I accept my fate.
Because a lot of them fall into a commander deck that I want to build as soon as they're all out, with King Ghidorah as my commander.
Yeah.
And it's great. I just remember sending you the baby Godzilla, and your only response in all caps was, "Why is Godzilla a frog?"
I'm sorry, I was not expecting Godzilla and Baby Frog.
Well, so it's because they're just like reskins of like actual cards in the set. So like I think I had sent you that too, where it's just a reskin for a creature that is a frog, but it makes things even funnier because Destroya, whose name looks like you have to pronounce it with an incredibly thick Japanese accent, just because there's a bunch of extra A's in there, because his name's Destroya, but it's spelled like Desatoroya. He's just this giant purple horror monster, but he's a phoenix. Like, he's a reskin of a phoenix, so it's just hilarious to look at him and see creature type phoenix. Because at least, like, with a lot of the other ones, their creature types kind of make sense. Like, I think all of Godzilla's cards, aside from Baby Godzilla, are a dinosaur. What is this man doing?
I don't know. I can't see.
Fair point. I'm gonna light his elemental on fire.
What kind of elemental is he?
A forest elemental.
Okay,
He's
then
made
you're
of
good.
wood. Well, he was made of wood.
I am sorry that I doubted you.
Oh my god, he played a rat skull.
Oh, I just found the Destroy It card and I understand now. Yeah.
Yeah, so the whole thing.
And it wasn't a lot of A's, it was multiple O's in strange places.
That's what it is. Yeah, but you see what I mean, where his name is pronounced Destroya, but it looks like it should be pronounced with like a really heavy Japanese accent.
See, I look at that and I feel like whoever says the name, it has to be like a sports commentator, you know, with the real deep guttural Destroya. You know, I can't do it. My voice is too high. But
No,
just
I get you.
real deep, real grab, a heavy metal artist. That's even better.
I will point out we both apparently went different ways with that, because when you said like an announcer's voice, I thought of like yelling goal. And tried to think of what part of Destroya's name gets just elongated.
To be fair, I don't watch a lot of sports. The only experience I have with sports is Robin Williams' bit on golf.
Ah, oh, a classic.
It's one of my favorites. I have it saved to my phone.
He did to my elemental the exact same thing that I did to his.
I mean, tit for tat, an eye for an eye.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Yeah,
I think Gandhi said that.
probably. But yeah, I mean, it's magic, you know? Shit happens.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm super excited because Sharknado is a card. What is this man playing?
I wish I could tell you, but I got nothing.
But yeah, just the fact that they're like, hey, what if Sharknado? And the fact that somebody at Wizards went, hey, what if Sharknado? And somebody else went, okay, sure. And they just did it.
Not even that, like, the number of people that decision would have to go through, it's not even just 2 people, it's probably a team of like 20 people who are like, yeah, no, looks good.
Yeah, no,
Quality stuff right here.
somebody pitched the idea, they
Yeah.
told someone else, they told R&D, R&D went to Mark Rosewater, Rosewater was like, yes, do it.
Yeah. And then they had to go and tell the company that makes their cards and some sort of quality control person and the
That would be
shipping
R&D.
people. Oh, is that R&D? Okay.
Yeah. What's even funnier is the tokens that it makes have flying. Like, the sharks are flying, and they released the official artwork for those tokens, and the sharks, like, unlike that, because I think I sent you a picture of the flying shark, right? It's the shark bird.
Shark.
Oh, well, spoiler alert, there's a set of partner commanders where it's a woman, the shark rider, who rides a flying shark.
Oh, you did not send me.
Oh yeah, no, it's creature type shark bird.
Oh my god.
And instead of
I have a million photos of Godzilla cards. I don't have that.
But instead of pectoral fins, it's got 2 sets of wings. So like it's clear how it flies. But the shark tokens don't. They're literally just thrown. And they're just like normal ass sharks that have flying. And it's beautiful and I love it.
That's not terrifying at all. Nope.
Okay, so we drop Omnath.
Oh, you sent me a goat bird. I think that's what you're thinking.
Oh, no, that's a different creature. But there's also a goat hydra that's in the commander set who is just a goat with many heads.
I mean, what else would you want with your Sharknado and Godzilla card?
This man conceded. I win. But it's just like, because like you think of a hydra and it'll have like long necks and whatnot. But no, this is just a little round goat who's got like 6 goat heads just kind of stuck onto his body. And it's beautiful. There's the badger dinosaur.
Exactly. Yeah.
The brushwag. I know I showed you him.
You did show me him.
My round son, who I love. Everything in this set is my son. They did disappoint me in one regard, and that was I was promised a black bordered squirrel, and I did get it, but it's mono white, and I needed it to be either green or black, but they made it white. It's also a nightmare squirrel, so there's that. Whose flavor text basically implies that it could eat seeds, but it prefers to eat your face.
mean, I feel like that just tracks for squirrels, though.
It does. It's got 6 legs, and it's got like that webbing between the legs, so it can fly, and I hate it. But
Oh, I think you sent me that one.
yeah, the Helica or Helvetica is a font.
Indeed, it is.
It has hell in its name, but my God, it looks like it should. But they didn't make it the right colors, and I am.
I
So
found it. It's the Helica Glider.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something. I'm gonna light this man's gargoyle on fire.
You seem to enjoy lighting things on fire. Do I need to be worried?
Listen, work's been tough, alright? And I need to get this frustration out somehow.
That is fair.
But yeah, no, just all the creatures in this set are just so phenomenal. A lot of cats, a lot of cat tribal. There's...
I love the cats.
I hate this
The
man.
cats are my babies.
There's a dog that's in the commander set that plays fetch. And it's just the greatest thing. Cause so each of the like 5 or so commander decks has a set of partner commanders, so you can have 2 creatures as your commander as opposed to just 1. So long as they both either have the phrase partners with, or they partner with something, or they just either have the phrase partner, or they have the full phrase partners with, and then it lists who they specifically partner with. And in the blue, red, green deck, it's a dude and his elemental dog. And when the dog, I think, attacks, you exile the top card of everyone's library and you put a fetch counter on it, and you can cast non-creatures cards with fetch counters. So he sends the dog out to go get stuff, and the dog brings it back. And it's the greatest thing in the world, and I would die for this dog.
Sounds like he's the goodest boy.
That belongs to Mowu, but he is definitely top 3 doggos. But there's very few doggos in this set. Oh, okay. Just wipe the board, huh? That was rude. How could you, sir?
I do feel like I have to bring up the cat bird token.
The cat. Okay, I'm with the cat dinosaur token.
Or is it getting a little
I know, but the cat bird token is so clearly just the tiniest little like lynx kitten with owl wings, and the combination is too adorable for my heart to handle.
Did I show you the cat dragon tokens that I have?
Cat dragon? No, you didn't.
It's not in this set. It's literally just I have a creature in one of my decks that makes cat dragon tokens.
What does that even look like?
So you know what that cat bird looks like?
Uh-huh.
Imagine that, but they're bat wings instead of bird wings.
That's very strange.
It is just that. It is just leathery wings.
Do they get like a fire breath or like sharper talons?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You don't really see it on the card. They're just kind of like laying there and looking up. Sir, I need you to stop playing Nicol Bolas. Sir, I need you to stop. What you're doing is illegal.
I mean, if he couldn't do that, I don't think the game would let him.
Whose side are you on?
I can't see what you're doing, so I couldn't tell you whose side I'm on. I also don't know how to play Magic, let alone Commander, so...
In my defense, I'm not playing Commander at the moment. I'm playing Standard, but...
Oh, wow.
But
I can barely play that.
wait. Yeah, that's fine. You can exile on that. But yeah, no. I'll when we're done recording, which is actually going to be after this match because we're coming up on 25 minutes.
Are we?
I have, yeah, I just have a card who makes cat dragons if she connects. She's got something that has to be done, but if the thing is met, then you get to make these little flying cat dragons, and they're literally just black kittens with black dragon wings. Sir, I need you to stop wiping the board.
I'm sorry. What?
I heard
It's
Discord.
a black cat?
I heard Discord ping. Did you find it?
Huh?
Oh, I. Ignore me. Anyway.
I mean, Brent sent me a message.
That's what it was.
Uh-huh. But I will get back to him later.
But yeah.
I am more focused on a black cat with bat wings.
Oh, did you find the token?
I did not find the token.
Sir, I need you to stop playing Nicol Bolas. Yes, I know he's got the stained glass art, which means you paid real money for it, but I need you to stop flexing on me, sir.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Suffer for your
Okay, so
cause.
now you found it.
Oh, so adorable.
Frosty.
Oh, it's a 3/3 token. That's not bad.
Yeah, he's adorable, and I have just like 4 of them.
He's so cute.
I pride myself on the collection of tokens that I have for all my commander decks, especially for... Sir, I need you to stop. What you're doing is illegal. Just keel over and die already.
I mean, it sounds like you have to fight for it.
I'll just get rid of this lava.
My schemes are never ending.
Not Teferi. I wanted this match to end quickly. But no, I've got in my mono blue deck, which is centered around the ocean. I've got a creature named... I just keep drawing removal spells, but they're only for creatures, and he's not playing creatures. I hate everything. But, so it makes sea creatures, and so I have a card in there called Reef Worm, who, when it dies, you make a 3/3 fish, and when the 3/3 fish dies, you make a 6/6 whale, and when the 6/6 whale dies, you make a 9/9 kraken. And there's official tokens for each of those stages. But I made my own custom ones. And the fish token is just an incredibly buff shirtless... I just keep drawing lands. Just an incredibly buff shirtless guy.
Okay.
Wearing a Magikarp head. And then the whale that it turns into is literally just a beluga whale. And then the kraken is just a bottle of kraken rum.
Okay.
No, this man has me beat.
When you said it becomes a whale, I was hoping you were gonna say that it becomes Gyarados with whale stats.
I don't know what that means.
Magikarp evolves into Gyarados, doesn't it?
Yes. But what does whale stats mean?
With the stats of a whale? I think I'm talking in D&D terms. All right.
Anyway, I think that's where we're gonna call the video for today.
A great ending, to be sure.
Yup. If you want to hear more about the Gyarados with whale stats, be sure to like, comment, shoot a sub our way, and hit that bell so that you never miss us talking about Gyarados whales. I'll see you guys later.